If you can't track which emails are making you money, you're flying blind. Here's the simple system I use to know exactly what's working. You send an email to your list. A few days later, you get a sale. Was it from the email or did you just find some other way? You have no idea. So you don't know if your email campaign even worked. You don't know which emails to send more of. You don't know what's worth your time and what's not. If you cannot measure it, you cannot improve it. Most small business owners just guess. They send emails and hope for the best, but hope is not a strategy. You need to know what's actually working, and tracking it is easier than you think. So I'm Tony. I help small business owners turn their dead email list into thousands in revenue, and most people don't even realize how much money is sitting there. So here's why tracking matters. Reason number one, you need to know what is working. If you send 5 emails over a 30 days and make $10,000, that is amazing. But if you don't track it, you don't know which of those 5 emails drove the sales. Was it email 1, email 2, email 3, email 4, email 5? If you know, you could do more of what works and less of what doesn't. Reason number 2, you need to prove ROI. If you're spending on email marketing, you need to justify it either to yourself, to your team, to your business partner. Without tracking, you cannot prove that the time was worth it. Reason number 3, you need to optimize. Let's say that email 3 had a 40% open rate but 0 conversion, and email 5 had a 25% open rate but 10 conversion. That tells you something. Email 3 subject line was great, but the offer was weak. Email 5 subject line needs work, but the offer was strong. You cannot make those adjustments without data. Reason number 4, you need accountability. If you're working with a contractor or an agency or even doing this yourself, tracking keeps everyone honest. You know exactly what revenue came from which email. There's no guessing, no inflating numbers, just facts. That's why I track everything, and you should too. Here are the 3 simple tracking methods that I love using. Method number 1, unique promo codes. This is the easiest by far. In your email, give people a discount code. Use code WELCOME20 for a 20% discount off. When someone uses that code at checkout, you know they came from the email. That's very simple. You can create different code for each email in your sequence. So email 1 could be code number 1. Email 3 could be code number 3. Email 5 could be code number 5. Now you know exactly which email drove the sale. This works great for e-commerce or service business or anything with a checkout process. Method number 2, unique links. Use a different link in each email that goes to your landing page or to your booking page. The easiest way to do this is use something called a UTM parameters. So don't worry, it sounds technical, but it's really not. A UTM parameter is just extra text you add at the end of your URL. So instead of sending people to your main website and then /buy, you send them to your main website /buy, then you use the UTM link. Google Analytics or your CRM will track that. And you see exactly how many people click from email 3 and how many of those bought. Method number 3, manually tracking email with a spreadsheet. If you're not into fancy tools, that is fine. Just use a Google Sheet. Create a simple table. Column 1, email sent. Column 2, data sent. Column 3, open rates. Column 4, clicks. Column 5, conversions. And then column 6, of course, is the revenue. Every time someone buys and mentions the email or uses the code or clicks the link, you can log it. It's manual, but it works. And honestly, for small campaigns, this is all you need. Pick one method and then stick with it. And please do not overcomplicate this. You gotta track it. Here's how to set up your tracking system step by step. So step number 1, decide which method you're gonna be using. Promo codes, unique links, or manual spreadsheet. If you're using an email platform like MailChimp or HubSpot, they should already have built-in tracking. So make sure you are using that. If not, go with the promo codes or a spreadsheet that I mentioned earlier. Now step 2, create your tracking assets. If you're using promo codes or creating a unique code for each email, or if you're using UTM links, there are free tools like the Google Campaign URL Builder that makes this super easy. If you're using a spreadsheet, set it up with all your columns. Now step 3, add tracking to every email. Before you send email 1, make sure your tracking code or link is in there. Don't wait until after you send to figure this out. Do it up front. Step 4, test everything. Create your own links. Use your own promo code. Make sure they work before you send your whole list. Step 5, of course, is to monitor the results. After you send each email, check the numbers. How many opens? How many clicks? How many sales? Don't wait until the end of the 30 days to look at this. Check it after every sent email so that you can adjust if something is not working. That's it. 5 steps, set it up once, and then use it forever. Here are the metrics that actually matter. So metric number 1, you gotta track the open rates. This tells you if your subject line is working. If people aren't opening, your subject line is bad or your sender name isn't recognizable. Fix that. Metric number 2, click rate. This tells you if your email content is compelling. If people are opening but they're not clicking, your offer or your copy is weak. Metric number 3, conversion rates. So this tells you if your offer is strong enough. If people are clicking but not buying, your landing page or your pricing might be the problem. Metric number 4, revenue per email. So this is a big one. How much money did each email generate? Divide that total number by the number of emails sent. If email 3 generated $8,000 and email 1 generated $500, you know email 3's offer was way stronger. So do more emails like email 3. Metric number 5, unsubscribe rate. If more than 5% of people unsubscribe from a single email, something's wrong. Either their tone was off, the offer was bad, or you're emailing too often. Those are the 5 metrics I track for every campaign. You do not need like 20 different data points, just these 5. Here are the common mistakes that people make with tracking. Mistake number 1, not setting it up before they send. You can't track results retroactively. If you send an email without a promo code or unique link, you're gonna lose that data forever. So make sure you are setting it up that first. Mistake number 2, using the same link or code for every email. If you use the same promo code in all 5 emails, you won't know which email drove the sale. Use unique codes or links for each one. Mistake number 3, not checking the data. You set up tracking, you send the emails, and then never look at the numbers. What was the point? Check your data after every email so you can make adjustments. Mistake number 4, tracking too many things. You do not need to track 20 to 30 different metrics. Focus on the top 5 that I mentioned earlier: open rates, click-through rates, conversion rates, revenue per email, and then unsubscribe rate. That is it. Mistake number 5, not acting on the data. So you see that email 3 performed way better than email 1, but then you don't change anything for the next campaign. Why bother tracking if you're not going to use the data? The whole point of tracking is to improve. Tracking data doesn't have to be complicated. You don't need expensive software or a data analyst. You just need a simple system that tells you what's working and what's not. Pick one method, set it up, and then use it every single time. And actually look at the numbers. That's how you turn email marketing from a guessing game into a revenue machine. So I'm Tony. If you want to learn more about how to get more revenue from your old email list, check out my next video on this end screen right here.